So today I'm going to talk about, I'm supposed to talk about this topic called living in sharing a mandala with everybody, or something like that. Other word is not important. What is important is this. Actually, it is very Zen. In my temple, it's called 大乘禅寺. In Chinese, means a Mahayana Zen temple. What does Zen really mean? It means you are able to be oneness with nature. The discipline that you inculcate is for yourself, not to force upon others. There's natural law and order and beauty in nature of how things or of people's thinking of how things should be, must be, will be, is all suffering. That's why when we meditate, we should not try to control the mind too much. It's like going to a restaurant or going somewhere with an expectation of what you are going to get. And if you are not going to get that, you'll be very upset, or you feel that it is not right. So, or maybe it's a thinking or a thought that water here has a particular taste. Okay, the tap water here has a particular taste. But when I come here, I did not expect the tap water over here to taste like that. I have another thought that maybe the tap water here should taste another thing. So then, I am coloring my expectation. I'm coloring my mind. In the practice of Zen, okay, it's according to our tradition. Since this is the Zen center, I should use the word Zen, or Chan in Chinese. What we should want to aim, or maybe aiming is not even the right word, to direct our mind is to let it settle down. To let it settle down. If we don't let our mind and our hearts settle down, two things will happen. Number one, we will be following blindly. We will be following rituals blindly, ceremonies blindly, rules set down blindly. We will follow the form and not understand its essence. Number two, if we don't aim towards or don't direct our attention towards that particular method or way, or by meditation, during meditation, to let our mind settle down, we will not know what are the issues that are truly bothering us. What issues deep within us are really haunting us. Then what happens will be this. Everything need to go a particular way. As you will see, like I said the other day, if you go to a blind person's house, you cannot change or move anything, because the blind person is reliant on how many steps to the left, how many steps to the right he can find this and he can find that. So that means two things. Number one, if we practice like this, we are very much blind, because we don't know how things can change. essence of Buddha's teaching can be summed up in just one line. There's only one thing that is permanent, that is impermanence. Okay? So, how should we practice? We should practice to understand the nature of all phenomena, not just understand ourselves. Understanding ourselves would really just refocus everything just to think about who am I, what is the meaning of my life, why am I here, and this and that. Then it just goes round and round to what we feel and think we must do. The other one, then would be we think how we must do things in this way or that way, okay, which is, or what is we think that is the way to go and stuff like that. No. Since all things are impermanent, we say in the Vajrayana Buddhism, they say dancing within the space of emptiness. Okay, this is we call dancing within the space of emptiness. Or it can be said dancing between the space of stillness, between the spaces of action and stillness. Just like in meditation, there is movement in stillness and there is stillness in movement. When you are doing walking meditation, you are in movement, but you are supposed to train your mind to be still. There are two ways to train the mind to be still. In the conventional method, one way is by heart discipline. I cannot this, cannot that. The other one is to go and to reflect and to accept this thing comes. Once we recognize, see, for when we recognize something, we say or the syllable . Acknowledge, smile, and let it go. So that is important. We must acknowledge our strengths, our weaknesses, smile, and let it go. Don't harden. Okay? We are not, even if people say, oh, we are not, we are divine, we are not divine, or we are holy, we are not holy, we are spiritual, we are not spiritual, all are labels. What is a really spiritual or a holy being? There's no such thing. Okay? Even the label spiritual and holy itself, to be labeled that, it means it can be taken away. All labels are like stickers. Someone put a sticker on you, someone can take the sticker out. More names, more titles, they are all mere labels. So, to be, what should we do? Is to be, okay, to enjoy the wind when the wind is here. Focus with, like now, there's a breeze. Listen to the sound of the wind and the sound of the leaves. We cannot hear wind now, but we can understand that there is wind by the leaves. And we can hear this dog. You see? It's okay. In meditation, then your mind don't say, oh, poor dog, oh, poor wind, or something like this. It is natural. All beings will go through and work out their karma. Alright? If you are Buddha or Kuan Yin, and then something happens, oh, somebody pray to you and you worry for this person, you worry for that person, then there is no equanimity. Pray to you, pray for you, pray towards you, then you think for them, pray for them, and then there's no equanimity, no. Bodhisattvas, when we say living in this mandala, is acceptance. When we have equanimity, and acceptance, we all can live together as one. We all can live together as one. And we can help each other with each and our own natural capabilities. Some can cook better, some can do something else better, some can clean better. These are manifestation of their own inner mind. Okay? Those people who are very strict on cleaning, there's something to hide. You see? How I see? I don't know, I have no clairvoyance. I have no clairvoyance, but I observe by being natural. So for me, meditation, we don't have to close our eyes. What we need to do is relax our eyelids. Okay? And for me, when we sit down together, drop yourself. Right? Drop ourselves. I'm no more me. If I sit here quietly to meditate, I'm like the cushion or just a statue. Okay? So, living together, practicing together, focusing on what we want to achieve is not necessary in this practice of meditation, or focusing on what you want to achieve and this and that. That is when you do analyzing meditation. So there are different types of meditation. Right now, we need to go deep inside. So Zen is supposed to go deep inside. And actually, some of you, the way you sit, you have a lot of pain. Okay, like for us, we sit for a long time. When we're in retreat, sometimes we just sit in meditation box. Okay? So what is a meditation box? Basically, you don't get out of the box. You don't even sleep. Okay? And for me, for us, we sit with our body tilted a little bit forward so that the channels are a little bit more open up. And they can breathe deeper and natural. But do whatever your teacher tells you to do. This is Zen Center. Definitely, there are Zen masters, Zen teachers. They have their methods. Respect their methods when they do here. So when living together in a mandala, this mandala is your own inner space. Okay? There is a, since this is the Zen tradition, in the Zen tradition there's own inner space, okay, which is similar to what I explained as the mandala offering, and this ground anointed with perfume, bestrewn with flowers. So what is this perfume? This perfume is being the natural sense of cleanliness. Natural sense of cleanliness. I used to say to my teacher, Tibet is dirty. And my teacher said, my guru said to me, the shit in Tibet is cleaner than the air, the cleanest thing in Singapore. Yeah. And I didn't accept that. But now I understand his meaning. And it can be true. Because it is just, shit is just shit and can be used as fertilizer. But everything that is clean is the result of dirtiness. Because you are dirty, you really want to keep some things immaculately clean. Right? You think so? right? You see, some people, you go to their house, all very messy, but they know where everything is. But that may not be the right thing. We need to be middle path. Right? Some people's houses, you go into their house, here, I think because you wear shoes. In the tropics, there's some people, the moment you go to their house, they tell you, when you go to my house, take off your shoes, first thing you go to is the washroom to wash your feet and wash your hands. Then you have to, dust yourself in the washroom. When you come out, you can only sit here, you can only do this. They want their house to be sterile. Very strange. Very, very strange. We practice is to reflect the nature of our mind. Okay? So, there is a difference between actuality and a reflection. Right now we see each other, we can say somewhat kind of actuality. But in our mind, we should be mirror-like, not a mirror, but mirror-like. Mirror does not choose who it like to reflect and what it don't like to reflect, right? Mirror reflect everything, unless the mirror is warped. And who likes a warped mirror? Who likes sometimes the mirror inside, behind I think it's mercury, isn't it? I don't know what's that. This shining thing behind, it becomes spotted. So who likes that? Nobody likes that. Okay, so when we reflect and we feel that we must be mirror-like in all that we do, be mirror-like. Everything we see, like our eyes, what we see may be the same according to what everybody else sees, but what we comprehend and what we understand is vastly different between you and me and each other. Okay? So, when we practice, we must try to release concepts so that everybody can enjoy the same thing and the same method. Let's not even say method. Enjoy it as it is. Okay? Can we enjoy looking at the puddle or a tub of water as the tub of water as it is, without thinking what is the quality of the water, how is it like, and where the water came from, does it have chlorine, is it natural, or is it man-made, and stuff like that. You can, in the analytical meditation, you can. Then you have to go through the points of that method. You can go through the points of debates. Okay, that I would say is more like a secondary method. This will go into deep, and once you have inner peace, you can, I think inner peace is, I learned this term from watching Kung Fu Panda. Whether it's really called inner peace or not, I don't know what is the exact word. There is no word. Actually, that feeling, that awakening has no word. I watched Kung Fu Panda and they say inner peace, so I thought, oh, maybe that's the nearest. Right? So, there's nothing wrong. Enlightenment is everywhere. Enlightenment, awakening is everywhere. It is not to be found anywhere, but because it is everywhere. Okay? Enlightenment, why is enlightenment everywhere? Because once you make your mind, your body, speech and mind mirror-like, and yourself, you have dropped yourself and made your body, speech and mind mirror-like, everything you see has the view of, the right view of emptiness. So, this method, having renunciation and the right view of emptiness, is the similar method trained by Theravada practitioner. Okay? Only Mahayana focus on the mind of bodhicitta. Chinese call Hu Ti Xing, I don't know how to say it in Japanese. That is, we train to want to benefit all beings immaculately. Okay, on the whole, all beings, and make all beings to become Buddha together with him. If not, we only practice and become ourselves. Known as the realization or the awakening of the arhats. Okay? So, we have to train in the 3 principles of the path. Renunciation means dropping everything. Okay? Now, when I say dropping everything, does not mean drop your family, drop your work, or drop your life, and this. And what I say is dropping your attachment to all the identity and the labeling of everything. Okay? And so, you can, when you can drop everything, like, I asked my guru when I was young, what is the purpose of so many vows? And my guru says, actually the vows are for people to train as a guideline towards the awakening for the sake of all beings. But he says that is like a tiger, wild tiger, and you're trying to lay a lot of traps and everything just to or boundary to restrain the tiger. The nature of the tiger is still there. But if the tiger is willing to drop everything and stop believing and stop the attachment, if let's say us now, we are not the real animal tiger, we drop that tiger and we fly, all these boundaries become no meaning. The boundary on the land has no meaning for the bird. Alright? So we practice to give. So therefore, now we have to reflect. In this mandala, there are so many other kinds of beings. What do we do? Do we expect all beings to become like us? Don't even expect. If you expect, then you'll be under delusion. You always feel deluded and you always feel unhappy and feel sad. Don't expect. Manifest for other beings. Manifest for them. Right? So I give you a very nice, simple explanation. When you watch movie, a good movie that will make a lot of money will be the producer and the director, they know what you want and they film it the way that you want, and when you watch it, wow, that was good, that was great, the masses can click with it, understand with it, and to identify with it, that one would do well, right? But it was too, in a sense, arty. Some art films I watch, I don't know what his I don't know what some of the art films are talking about, you know. I watched the art film after doing this. I watched the thing twice. So in the end they asked me, what do you think? So I don't think. That's just how that person, that filmmaker's mind is. Like this. This filmmaker's mind comes in patches. You know? A good film is like the water flowing down the stream. Some people's artist's mind is like a patches, one patch here, one patch there. So when they do the art film, suddenly this scene, suddenly that scene, and then they jump. Worse than monkey mind. You understand? Right. So when we say we manifest to be successful, to reach out for the benefit for all beings. First of the 6 perfections, the paramitas, is generosity. To give. Yes, to give is to, if we can, we should give food, give love, give money, give help. But the most important first gift is the gift of yours. Very difficult smile to smile. Give your smile. If you go anywhere, you end up in a cannibal tribe or whatever. If you don't smile, you become food, you know. So give smile. Give smile. Smile is the natural thing, you know. Child happy, smile. Who taught the child to smile? Who taught, let me ask you, who taught the baby to smile? Did you teach the baby? Can you teach an infant to smile? Have you seen few-day-old babies smile? Yes. After they drink their milk and they're clean and they're... Did you see a baby smile? Infant smile? Yes. Who taught the baby to smile? Was there a smiling school? Okay, so smile. People ask Lord Buddha, why am I poor? People also ask my guru, and also people ask me. I said, why are you poor? He said that, I said, because you're not generous. Same, actually. All of us say the same, you're not generous. He said, I have no money to give. I said, it's not about money. Even if you had money and if you gave, but if you don't smile, it's difficult. We say in our way of speech, our figure of speech, to take also die, don't take also die. Right? To take your money also we die, because you don't smile. Don't know whether we'll be selling our souls to you. Right? We don't take, we also difficult, because we also need the money. Right? So for the benefit for others. So the main thing is smile. Generosity of your smile, of your open heart, to let people listen and to listen. Okay? Open your heart and share with other people. So this is called starting the beginning of your mandala. Called the inner mandala and the outer mandala. Outer mandala needs manifestation. Real things that real people ordinarily, when they believe that they are real, can connect with. Nobody can connect with. They can see Buddha. They can see us, but nobody will understand us. Ordinary people will not understand us. So first we need the outer manifestation to bring them in to feel our inner world or the secret world. What is our secret? Our secret, you don't say, it's a secret. I don't say, it means a secret. Right? So what is this secret world? It means everything that's stored inside. Some people, you know, when you see them, they have no secret because there's nothing to hide. And you come near, you can feel whatever their prayers or blessings or their energy, it can pervade the whole space very quickly because there's nothing. Like a crystal. Good quality crystal without any natural good quality crystal. Without any cracks or without anything. So any little bit of light that goes in becomes rainbow shining everywhere. Everywhere. So ourselves, we need to understand like this. We need to be like the crystal, but we need to reflect a wide variety of colors and a wide array of activities for the benefit of others. That will be your outer, inner, and secret mandala. What is secret? When other people will not understand, don't say. When other people don't understand, don't say. Because if you say, they will say you're crazy. And they will, if you say and if you share, they don't understand, maybe they'll be turned off. So there's maybe outer world, inner world, secret world. If you practice Tantra, then there is the, we say, body is deity. But now, in Zen, in the Sutra level, there is no deity practice. So then, body is nature. Mind is wisdom. Okay? Yeah. In this level, body is nature, mind is wisdom. From there. Okay? In Tantra, body is deity, speech is mantra, mind is wisdom. That is more to manifest for others. Manifest to help others, like this. Okay? So now very nice, soon going to rain.
It's raining.
It's raining?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you smell the rain?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot smell the rain. Doesn't matter. Slowly. Okay? So, I think enough. I already touched the point. Any questions? Yes.
In your understanding, or have you come to any knowledge of comparison or, well, between Dzogchen and Zen?
They are all labels.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They are all labels.
All right. But there's been recent discussion between those who are familiar with both that there is this parallel.
Parallel, like I said, this thing focus on the inner and secret part. Right? But the most important is the bodhicitta. Dzogchen, in the Dzogchen prayers, according to Vajrayana style, there is the focus, there is also a focus on deity practice, and there is a focus on bodhicitta. But Zen, there is no focus on bodhicitta, and there is no focus on deity practice. There's just focus on the mind. So, we say, in samsara, there are the four formless realms. And ordinary beings who rejoice that their mind has become peaceful and they think they are liberated from the cycle of birth and death. But in actuality, they are still in the four formless realms. Okay? What does it mean to be free out of the four formless realms? That is, self don't exist. But those beings out there, they enjoy all the great peace. They have no more form bodies and very high, very subtle levels of mind and everything, but exist.
Although, if I may say, Zen does have focus on Buddha nature.
Ah yes, Buddha nature. All Buddhism have Buddha nature.
Yeah.
All Buddhism have Buddha nature. This inner Buddha nature thing, maybe I'm not so good with the label English thing. Buddha nature is with all. You can say this inner peace or inner deep awareness. Yes, it's a kind of, it is Buddha nature. It is Buddha nature. If I want to say, yes, it is Buddha nature. But how Buddha nature? Right? Prachakya Buddha nature or fully awakened Buddha nature? Right? Or we say, so what is basically the awakening